one. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Above Average. If you're new to the channel, as always, my name is Trevor, and thanks for clicking on this video. It means a lot. And feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out with the videos. But today we're talking about the one, the only Tage Thompson, and the beauty superstar that he's becoming to be, or he's looking like nowadays. It's actually kind of insane. I did a video about a month ago on the Buffalo Sabres. It did pretty good, and so I'm going to do another one. So if you're a Sabres fan, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what the Buffalo Sabres as a whole have been doing this year, but especially Tage Thompson, and who's easily becoming one of, I think, my favorite players in the entire NHL. This guy is a stud, and honest to God, with the thumbnail there, saying could he reach 100 points? He might be a 100-point player. I'm not even joking. He's on a really good pace. He's a point per game player. He's probably averaging out just low 90s right now. But I'm not saying is he going to be a point per game or a 100-point player this year. But I'm saying he has the makings of being a 100-point player. I really do see that, man. This guy has all the confidence in the world right now. I see every single highlight, every single goal that he scores. They're all so similar, and he's just such a shifty skater. And he does this weird like tuck thing, like he just skates into the net. It's like the goalie just gets frozen. It's the craziest thing. He did it against the Oilers. He did it the other night. He's a slick skater, and it's very interesting because one player he really reminds me of is Alex Tuch in the way he skates, and they're on the same team. So I think that's kind of interesting. Even the way they shoot, they're both righties, and they're both on the same team now. So that's kind of crazy. For those of you that don't know, Tage Thompson was actually originally drafted by the St. Louis Blues, but he was acquired by the Buffalo Sabres in the Ryan O'Reilly trade, the infamous Riley O'Reilly trade. Yeah, so kind of crazy. They lucked out there, man. And I never really knew this. He was a first-round pick, 26 overall back in 2016. So pretty high, a first-round pick. That's pretty good. But man, I didn't realize like they got a gem. This is a gem. This is the definition of a gem. Tage Thompson right here, 26 overall, and he's already a point per. Well, I shouldn't say already. It's been a few years, but he's really starting. Sometimes with these players, it just takes a little bit more time. It's really interesting because in his development growing up, U of Connecticut, 36 games played and then 34 games played. He was just below a point per game, 32 points both years. And then in his first 16 games played with the Chicago Wolves in the AHL, he had 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. That's crazy. He went from scoring 2 points in 16 games played in the AHL to now having 19 points, albeit, 7 years apart. But 19 points in 15 games. That's crazy. He's never been like touted as a crazy offensive guy. Those numbers weren't screaming at you really when he was at U of Connecticut. Those are pretty respectable, but it's like, I don't know. It just blows my mind. And then his first 41 games with the St. Louis Blues, he had 9 points. So it's kind of crazy, and it's just insane. Maybe the Blues are kind of like, oh man, I wouldn't mind to have Tage Thompson. Imagine how sick that would be. Jordan Kyrou and Robert Thomas, Tarasenko, Tage Thompson, man, that would be pretty fun to watch. Honestly, it's just as fun to watch, and it will be even more fun to watch for Buffalo Sabres fans in the few years to come. And Owen Power, Rasmus Dahlin's already, pretty well at that level, but Jack Quinn, he's going to be a stud. Peyton Krebs, it'll be super nice to see, how far along he goes with his development. But it's just crazy, and it's so nice to see. I root for these guys, and another American player, guys, another American, Team America next, whenever we get that. Oh, that's a good video. I need to do a video of absolutely roasting the NHL or whoever figures out the best on best tournaments, because what a joke. 2025. Have been able to go to, but Garrett Bettman's a plug. I could go on and on about this. I might just dedicate this to a whole nother video. I'm sorry for interrupting that, but it really annoys me. It really does. Never going to be able to see Crosby, McKinnon, McDavid all in the same line. Maybe they're on a power play together. You know how crazy that's hockey history. That's hockey history, and it's like Lindros and Gretzky and Lemieux back in the hockey, the Canada Cup or whatever the cup it was of hockey, something like that, World Cup of hockey back in the 80s. I was told that's some of the best hockey you've ever seen in your entire life. And the fact that we haven't been able to watch that anymore, that's bullcrap. And you look how good America's gotten. That's kind of what got me on this rant that I said I was going to stop a minute ago, but I continued. But it's true. It's absolutely true. The competition has been elevated so high. But anyway, I'm going to quit talking about that. But yeah, what I was going on about Tage Thompson, another American prodigy who's just turned into like a bona fide star. He could very well be a 100-point player. In fact, I believe 100 points easy, 100%. Tage Thompson's absolutely going to do that. If not this year, he's going to do a 1 year. He's going to finish like high 90s this year, maybe even low 90s, but it's going to be insane. And with, like I said, his line mates are getting better. Dylan Cousins still needs to, improve. He's a good old Lethbridge Hurricanes. That's where I'm from. I was able to watch him quite a bit in the Hurricane system. So yeah, he's a great player as well. So much to look forward to. But Tage Thompson, this guy, who's their captain, Kyle Pozo. Once he kicks the can and gets fourth line and then out, I wouldn't be surprised to see him be the captain. Maybe Alex Tuck. He's kind of got some leadership qualities there, but Tage Thompson, I really like that. Or even Owen Power. Man, the Buffalo's just got so much to pick for. It's actually they're a good team, and it's so exciting to see. They've got depth on depth, and it's going to be really, really good depth for many years to come. So it's just so cool to see. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about Tage Thompson. Buffalo Sabres fans, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you guys as pumped as I am for you? Are you even more pumped? Like a quiet 38 goals last year. Like I really think, being on a crappy team last year, no offense, helped with his confidence. He's like, oh, I'm going to be the guy. If no one else is going to be the guy, I'm going to be the guy. And he's continued that onto this year, and it's just looked so good for him. So it really is cool. He's a slick player. He might be America's top. He's going to be a top 5. I think. Like I'm big on Tage Thompson. I actually think he's going to be right up there with Matthews. He's probably going to be the second best or third best. This is a hot take maybe, but American player for the next few years to come. I honestly believe that. He's a stud. You got a player in Tage Thompson, and you'll love to see it. But that's pretty well all I got for this video, guys. Just had to talk about Tage. I'm sorry about the rant there, Buffalo fans, or whoever's watching this. But yeah, sorry about that. It makes me mad when I still haven't been able to see, Team Canada or the Olympics or whatever. It sucks because it's the best on best hockey, and we haven't had it in so long. So anyway, but that wraps up this video. I said that again. Take her easy, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're new to the channel, as always, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps with these channels and the growth of the channel, or it really helps with these videos and the growth of the channel. So it means the world. You take her easy. I'll take her easy, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.